Hey, bud. I just wanted to ask you a quick question. Do you think my YouTube channel is considered a kid show? It's not that bad. If it's not, how am I gonna get on the Blame It on George channel? God. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Ryan Reacts. Today, we're checking out another suggestion video, and that suggestion is by a whole bundle of people. Jake Metzgar, Omar Zombie is the best red diamond, 8 is Poo Poo, Asian Girl 136, Maya Perez, and Jared Smith / Squid Kid 1353. Is he a squid or is he a kid? Why'd you have to give me this dilemma, Nintendo? I didn't need this shit. And these 5 nice people have suggested that I should do top 10 unintentionally disturbing kids characters from around the world, number 2 by your boy, and my boy, Blame It on George. But I really am looking forward to this video because I absolutely was fascinated by the first one. And to see what other countries consider like okay to show to kids and just how horrific it can truly get. Of course, folks, if you like, check out the original link and more from original content creator, link in the description. What do you think, guys? Should I drink old juice or old water? It's a Russian roulette either way, but I feel like it doesn't smell like acid. Maybe mold? You know what? Mold's in blue cheese, so you know what? I like blue cheese dressing. Let's drink the water. I'm excited, George. Woo me with your cartoons.
Television shows aren't really supposed to look realistic.
Hey, it looks pretty realistic, but
caricatures with exaggerated features and mannerisms.
I love that
makes them endearing to children.
I don't know why I have such a fascination with them, but
you can probably remember as a child at least one character from one of your favorite shows that made you hide your eyes every time they appeared on screen. And that character may very well have been one of these.
That thing scared the shit out of me as a kid. I don't know what it was about that robot.
Unintentionally disturbing kids characters from around the world.
Hooray! If it wasn't, people would probably be mad at me right now.
Lady Elaine from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh, God.
It's tough to imagine a more benign children's program than Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. But you may recall that
But I've noticed with her face, I think she's been,
neighbor was fond of whisking us off to the neighborhood of make-believe, which was mostly
I was gonna say, whiskying.
Aside from the friendly King Friday, Queen Saturday, and Prince Tuesday, there was an assortment of delightful characters. And one who
look, it's a cute. Is Monday gonna chop his head off?
Resembling a villain, it would fall to Lady Elaine Farchild. Why? Well,
oh, it's so creepy.
The other characters,
she's probably pokes people with her nose that she's like.
Also, unlike the other characters,
you listen here, buddy.
Had a magic boomerang that could turn the whole kingdom upside down.
What?
Kids from certain types of households may also have recognized her flushed cheeks and
she
rosy
must be
nose
Australian.
as an indicator of being constantly drunk.
We're
sorry
there,
if
bud.
this has triggered any unpleasant memories for any of you, and are starting to wonder just what.
I really kind of forgot about her. Also, I didn't realize that the king, honest to God, just looks like Santa Claus with a crown.
Pob from Pob's program.
I don't want to kiss you, buddy.
In the mid-'80s, Pob's program.
Also, your grandpa's glitching there, bud.
Its premise was that its host,
take him to the computer store, get him fixed up.
English language mingling little thing named Pob, lived inside your TV, and if that's not disturbing enough, he opened each episode by spit all over the screen.
Hello, TV.
And writing his name in it.
That's so horrible!
Apparently.
Pause! Why did they think that was a good idea? That's a freaking theme for a horror movie. A gremlin that gets into your TV and writes his name? Oh, I don't know. I can't think of anyone else who's done that. I mean, didn't write a name, but, you know, The Ring. Wait a minute. Hot diggity dog, guys. I found the cure for The Ring. Just get your boy Pobs over here. He spits on TV, and we all know the Ring girl. Very hygienic. Does not want to go through a spitty TV. She'd be like, oh, you're gross. You gross me out. I'm leaving. I'm going back in my stanky well. Sploosh. That was her jumping back into her well. Hey, you think she's got, like, you know, prune hands? You know, when you stay in the bath long enough, your hands get all wrinkly and they look like raisins? You think she has that? Oh, God. Man. I hope she kills me if she did come through, not be like, oh, no, it's so pruny! Why did I try this? I knew I should have just went with the grunge girl. She's kind of attractive. I mean, for God's sakes, have you truly watched The Ring? It's an Asian girl with white, like, you know those things they use to, like, poof in, like, a bunch of white powder? That's what it looks like. It looks like an Asian girl covered in powder. Who just goes, ah! I do that too. Hit me up, girl. We're both single. I'm gonna die. I got off track too. Hey, let's go back to your boy Pops.
Breathing on the screen and misting it up, but take a look.
You're cleaning the wrong side, bud. No. Ah! That was an experience I didn't want to be a part of. Maybe his name's backwards and he's sexy like a devil or something. Oh.
Judging by the way he speaks and acts, Pob is not capable of knowing how condensation works, but is definitely capable of spitting all over things. He sounds like a
Is that the grandpa that's been cursed by him and he wants to kill it?
Developed a mutant abomination that should immediately be put out of its misery.
Also, does this hat say
some
Satan?
British kids have fond memories
All
of the
I see
show,
is S.A.
and the
It
rest
seems like a
probably
T.
have no memory of it at all, having long ago blocked it from their traumatized minds.
I mean, I've never seen it before, so I don't know how traumatized I'd be.
Thin Man from Look and Read.
That look.
BBC's Look and Read
That,
program
honest to God,
is a
sounds
series
like
of
just.
educational films telling stories
That's
divided
the
up by
Slenderman's cousin, Thin
Many
Man.
of these were shown to bored English children in their primary school, but only one episode made those children pee their pants. A 1971 episode entitled "The
I
Boys from
almost
Space."
fell! Oh
The
God,
story
if he
follows
took a
a couple
tumble or
of
she
kids
took a
who are
tumble,
poking
I'd shit
around
my
in an empty
pants.
quarry, which may have been the only
Is
sex
that a
available
boy or a
for
girl?
British filmmakers in the 1970s.
I can't tell.
They do
He
indeed
probably killed
discover a
someone. Look at
boy
those
from
hands.
space. But first,
Know what these hands have
they
done?
stumble across a tall, thin man in
Oh.
a hat and overcoat. He's just
Good
kind
thinking,
of
Ryan.
standing there in the middle of the quarry.
He's
And
got
then
the I shit my
he
pants
starts
walk. Have
working
you noticed
towards
that? Like, he
them
doesn't
in a way
want the
that could
cheeks to
not be more
touch.
convincing as an alien who has never used a human body before. The kids run, panicking. The man
Because he
follows,
might show him his
lurching.
penis. You know the deal
Most
with
kids stop
trench
following the
coats?
story at this point, as they
Oh,
were
come
heading
on.
to the
Take a
death.
tumble in the pool.
It's worth noting that this
Have you
Thin
seen
Man
my
bears
spaceship?
more than a little resemblance to the villain of the 1979 horror classic Phantasm, who is also referred to as the Thin Man.
That's
We're
true.
not saying that the Phantasm director saw this as a child and
Have
it
you
scared the
seen my
shit out of
brother?
him,
He's the
except that
Slenderman.
That's exactly what we're saying.
That way. He's that way. Go, yeah. Wow, he chased him. Oh, God.
Mr.
I mean,
Squiggle.
he looked.
You won't find Mr. Squiggle on many of these sorts of lists. It's a beloved show having run for 40 years.
A beloved show,
and
huh?
it entertained and educated generations of children in Australia. As we may have mentioned before.
Oh, I
creepy
really
things hate are
his
a
neck.
little less creepy
I
when your
really,
environment
really
and
hate his
it
neck.
actively wants you dead. But for children who didn't grow up in the murder continent, Mr. Squiggle can be a
Hey!
little disconcerting.
Now you can't call me racist
He's
for the
a
boomerang
marionette
comment.
with
This
a
is
pencil for a
great.
nose, whose only purpose in life is to draw stupid pictures. He bobs and floats in
It's
the
not
air,
very nice, buddy.
blinking his big
I mean,
bulbous
I don't
eyes,
like him, but
and
he's
speaking
talented.
like some deranged serial killer who just now got hit
Really?
in the head.
Let me hear it.
Really fucking hard.
I want to hear it.
We're sure this long-running
Let me
show
hear it. Is that
was
the-
full
is
of
that the
great
thing from
messages
Don't
and
Hug Me, I'm
helpful
Scared?
educational
How'd he get over
tidbits for
there?
Kids.
I
But
guess you
only
gotta
in
start somewhere.
Australia could this
Oh,
floating,
he's
freaky
really giving me the
mutant
shivers, guys.
be seen as cute.
Also, I was gonna make a penis joke.
Fukurokuju. Ooh, here we go. The Japanese shit.
Pause. You know how you say Beetlejuice 3 times and he shows up? Apparently, when you say penis, it only takes 1. I can't even. I was gonna say, hey, that's a funny. I can make a penis joke with his nose, and then bam, Asian penis head, man. I like how it says unintentionally disturbing kids characters. They know what they did. Also, I think my parents are right next to the door, hearing me just yell, "Penis man!" It's kind of an oxymoron if you think about it. If you don't have a penis, is he a man? I don't know. Nowadays, it's confusing as hell. Maybe he's tranny man. How come that sounds better? Tranny man. That sounds like a superhero. Ryan, shut up. What's his superpowers? To make any bathroom his bathroom.
Buckle in. Nihongo Diasoba, or Let's Play in Japanese, teaches children
What?
about traditional
They
Japanese
were ahead of the
culture.
curve!
In one 2012 episode,
They
they
beat us
learned
all
about
to it!
Raku, or puppet theater.
Here
This
comes the
segment
part where he
featured a puppet
shows
that
his
appears to be
13,
based on
part
Fuku
13 of his
Rokugu,
Super Mario
one
64.
of the 7 lucky gods,
What is it?
whose dome, in most renderings, resembles nothing so much as a cone head. Unfortunately, the version seen on this show resembles something else entirely. Now, we don't have to spell this out for you, but suffice to say that most versions of this lucky god don't look like they're actually about to get lucky. That is, the head does not ordinarily resemble
I don't know, bud.
foreskin.
It's pretty big.
This god's head also does not normally grow fucking erect and actually just become a big bang. Look, we said we didn't have to spell it out for you, not that we're going to.
I take it all back, Japan. It's amazing.
2016,
I didn't know it goes whoop.
Apparently,
Now that I know
this is
that,
just the way the types of puppets are made, with bald, extending heads that look just like wangs.
I found the one
Nothing to
puppet
see
that
here.
doesn't scare me, folks. There it is. Because if that thing comes at me, I'm freaking
Wurzel
laughing.
Gummidge. Wurzel
Fetch your hair,
Gummidge
bud!
originally appeared in a series of British children books, which were adapted to a TV series in 1979.
Oh, I probably
Being
had
the
sex with that
adventures of an
cow.
ill-tempted Scarecrow who comes to life, causes all sorts
That
of
son
trouble,
of a
and then
bitch
blames
took
it
my
on the children
property.
who are supposed to be
This
his
is my
friends by
job.
turning them into a normal Scarecrow. The show Wurzel Gummidge gave the character
please.
a femme fatale
Please, get
in
into
the
a fist
form
fight.
of a life-size fairground doll.
No.
Nothing creepy about that.
No.
And a set of
Don't-
interchangeable heads.
Don't tip
The
your hat.
character
It
could
got a
quickly go from
little
jovial and
too...
friendly to angry and physically abusive, and looked like an extra from Night of the Living Dead, dressed up in Scarecrow clothes.
It's not that bad. I mean, he's
British
a-
adults tend to
not that
remember the
ugly.
show fondly, perhaps giving it a pass because of the presence of the actor John Pertwee in the title role, who was the third Doctor Who.
I like the top hat.
British people really love Doctor Who.
A lot of Americans do too, bud.
The cheap mascots from Mommy Ja Abbott's. The
Hey!
Australian kids show Mommy Ja Abbott's was
That's really
ostensibly
bad!
made for very small children and toddlers to learn simple
Oh
concepts
boy, I'm
like
getting that
letters.
feeling I'm against my
It
spine
featured
again.
actors in mascot suits, not unlike the kind you'd see at a theme park, except they got a few things
Oh
wrong.
no!
Okay, more than
Oh,
a few
it's really bad.
things. Really, they just took
Oh,
everything
it's
fun
really
and endearing
bad!
about mascots, sprayed it with the blood of a chicken under a new moon, and set it on fire. For one thing, the costumes
Oh,
look
those are the
cheap,
worst.
like salvaged from a dumpster.
It kind of looks like
The heads have no bottom
a
halves,
character
so we see the
from
actors
Star Wars
flipping their
though,
mouths,
who had like
poking
these
out from
cheeks
under
like
these things,
here.
which have
Hey,
eyes
isn't
made
that
of
a
pure malevolence. They sing and dance in
that
ways
thing?
that can be
Oh,
politely described
look
as
at that,
awkward,
Ma knows how
and
to
not
dance,
so
huh?
politely described
Woohoo!
as
That's how she
Buffalo
got
Bill's
that
wet
in the
dream.
bedroom.
It all plays like a forced collaboration between Jim Henson and Jeffrey
I really
Dahmer,
hate him. I hate
making
his
it obvious
spindly
to any
legs.
child
Sorry,
watching
bud. I know
why
those are
these
your real
awful
legs,
things
but
had
don't with the
human
fox
mouths.
in your. Once
They're all
again,
the
going
better to
back
eat
to
you
the.
with, my dear. All the better to eat you with.
I want to go home. I know I'm technically in my room,
The flying face from Mullygrubs.
but I meant my.
And here we are in
homepage.
Australia again. Mullygrubs aired from 1988 to 1996
Who's this
and
cutie
featured
pie?
animated and live-action segments of all sorts. Its one consistent feature was the random appearance of a disembodied face with a weird, squeaky, and disturbing voice that says nonsensical things,
Right, don't.
and frankly,
Oh,
just can't get the
Rhino.
hell off the screen fast enough. I mean,
Oh, thanks, Bernard. I think I'd like to be a frog today.
If you ever wondered to yourself, man, I wish that glory hole was alive.
He doesn't have
This is why you
glasses.
shouldn't wish those things. You did this, one guy.
ugh.
Don't rip
The
it in my
face was
ear. That
played
was
by actress Diana Kidd,
She
who
looks
is
like
not
a
at all
sweetheart, though.
terrifying, and whose voice doesn't sound like that. Her voice
I'm
is
sorry,
actually
miss.
run through a modulator to pitch it several
Is that her
octaves
face
higher,
though? I don't think so.
because a floating headless face just wasn't creepy enough on its own.
Yeah, they
This
should have got rid
appears
of
to
the
be part of
nose.
a concentrated campaign by Australian children's television producers to raise children to respond to abject horror by giggling
Huh.
and having some more animal crackers.
He also looked like the Bob Ross.
EC from Lifton.
Oh, shit!
Okay, so we really don't want to take on
Australia,
Australia.
why?
But if they didn't want to be so heavily
Guys,
featured on a list
guys,
of disturbing
I realize
kid show
that
characters,
you like
perhaps
child
they can
actors,
make a
right?
kid show or
But the
two that doesn't
Slenderman?
scare the crap out of us.
That's going too far.
Liftoff was a mostly
Kitten ears.
live-action series centered on a group
Who's
of
the
children
Slenderman's mom? I don't know.
responding to the
Probably a
challenges
Silent
of
Hill
everyday
nurse.
life
That
and
makes
growing
sense,
up.
actually. Shut up,
The show
Ryan.
also featured animation and puppetry segments.
Okay, great.
as
It's
well
always
as several
puppets. Have you
regular
noticed
puppet
a
characters that interacted
theme?
with its young actors. One of these was named EC, meant to stand in for every child
Is that a
watching
cannon
the show,
bolt?
and
Is this
giving
where we
its
kill
audience
the
a character to
monstrosity?
relate to. As such, EC was designed as a blank
Oh
slate.
my god, why did you
Literally.
not give it a face?
The puppet had a smooth gray head with no goddamn face. The
don't
show was
say.
based on the ideas of a Harvard child psychologist who knew that
And
its
I'm,
young audience
you know,
wanted
behind
a
the cameras,
surrogate.
this is Slenderman just
He
going,
should have also known
that's
that
my boy.
humanoid beings
Sir,
without
can you
faces
stop
are
standing so
terrifying,
close to the
almost
the
as
camera?
terrifying as a
You're
floating
breaking
face
it.
with no head.
Don't you tell me what to do.
Fucking Australia.
Once again, making my boomerang
This
comments. See,
Alright, there's no delicate way to put this. The Swedish show Bis och Kass translates roughly to pee and poop, and its two main characters are literally adult people dressed as a turd and a stream of urine. We're not making this up.
I
It's not a
can't,
speech
I
show about bodily
can't.
functions, and you can probably imagine the insane cast of supporting characters.
Oh,
No? You can't?
Sweden,
Here, let us help.
I love you
Our
so
heroes,
much.
Urine and shit come across such helpful characters as a giant talking butt, a singing pair of balls, and a big old rapping dick.
This
How
is
exactly
a,
this
it's
was
a joke.
supposed to make children more comfortable with
Right?
bathroom activities, we're not sure. We can only imagine a generation of Swedish toddlers running screaming to their mothers because their balls failed to burst into song in celebration of their latest bowel movement.
My brain shut down, guys. You see my face? If it's frozen. In pure awe. Because it feels and it looks like a YouTube comedy channel. Like a skit, right? It looks all like a skit. But it wasn't. It was real. It was real. I freaking love Sweden. I love Sweden. What a great country. I gotta go there and meet the fine actors of Talking Butt. What a beautiful assortment of people, am I right, guys? Part of me truly believes that George found that one, that video right there, the number one, and said, "Oh, frickin' shit, I need to make a video." I just the way of how absurd and crazy that one is. I feel like he found it, and then he's like, I gotta make another list so people know about the poop and the pee man. What? What? Frickin' love you, George. Frickin' love you. You find all the greatest things in the world. You find the greatest things. Gosh darn, what a frickin' amazing video. But of course, if you weren't disturbed enough, you should subscribe to my channel, leave a like down below, and write a comment on what you would like me to react to. I usually don't do a suggestion that I just get, unless I get multiple comments like this one. So if there's a video you guys really like and there's like 5 people commenting on it, I will more than likely try to do that right away, because I know a lot of times I have a bad tendency to not hit it while it's hot. So I'm gonna try to do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna be doing random. So if you want just to put a video in the list, it'll go in. I have a huge playlist of every suggestion I've ever got, and I've got a list of every comment with every suggestion of it in that list. And essentially, I just go on random.com. I put how many the number of comments in there, and just random wheel it, and whichever one it lands on, I do. And then usually I do the oldest, just to give you some. They're doing work outside, and it's vibrating my headphones, and it's freaking weird. Anyways, hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna use this vibration. Oh. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna eat these potato chips. You freaking kidding me? I'm hungry.